All right, greetings and welcome back once again to Just Make Music. If you've been traveling along with us through these sessions, we last week we covered more of the instrument track with the MIDI inputs on it using Pro Tools Intro, which is free, and the Expand 2 plugin, musical plugin, which is unbelievable if you've been following along with us. So look, we've been going through the instrument tracks and the MIDIs and laying in some basic beats or some loops, if you will. And we've done a couple tracks that way, two, I think, so far. But look, this time we're going to try to go through and put an instrument track like 2 or 3 minutes long, a song length's worth. So try to get some good beats laid down in a loop fashion, and then start adding a few more MIDI tracks underneath that, kind of build on it to get one main beat or loop developed to go from there as we continue to march on through these, trying to put together one basic loop or beats for one song, if you will. So anyway, that's what we got going. So now go ahead and turn on your Pro Tools Intro, open her up, and so hopefully you'll be right where we were last week. Let's open it up and let's just get started. Let's just make some music. Open it up. Let's go. Okay, here we are back with Pro Tools up on the screen right now. It should be. Last week, hopefully you were with us when we created beats and beats 2. So let's just focus right now on this beats 1. Say we're just opening up a file. We want to lay some beats and a loop across the top of the main part of the song that you're working on. So we talked a little bit about it before, where there should be 4 bars. That's a basic structure for a song structure. So let's put the cursor out there at 4. And let's make a marker. You can hit enter on your numeric pad if you're on a PC. It'll pop up like that, location 2, and you can put verse 1 complete or something. So this would be going into a chorus. So say chorus. And see that little number 2 down there? Put an underscore 2 so we know that it's a number 2. If you put that afterwards, I'll show you why here in a second. And hit enter. And there you have chorus 2. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 bars out. Grab this one, your Smart Tools on like usual. Grab this bar and pull it out. So that is now 4 bars long based on this grid that we've talked about before. The grid's divided into quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4 per bar. And there's 4 of them. Now, let's click on this marker one here. It says marker 1. That's the very start of our whole project. So click on that, and that will come up on your screen. Let's name this verse 1, underscore 1, and hit enter. So now look, when you're trying to go back and forth to these locations when you're going along, one of the easiest ways to do it, mouse up here on the markers row, Control Tab will take you backwards like verse 1 now. You can see it blinking, and then just tab over to get to chorus 2. That's there's a couple other shortcuts to do that, but for now, let's just use Control Tab and Tab. So now we've got 4 bars right here, and this is our main tool, Expand. This is the Expand tool. It's right down here. It's beats, and there's the Expand tool, and this pops up on it. Right now we have selected Roomy Loop, and you'll see that channel A, B, and C all have something on them right now. They're part of this Expand tool. So we take the mute off of this line item and just put your cursor over this bar and select the left key on your mouse, and that should come on. So that's the main beat we have right now. For these 4 bars, if you highlight this area up here, highlight the area, remember, and go to loop, it will continue to loop. It'll go 4 bars, come back, start over, 4 bars, 4 bars. If you want to change this, you don't like this, you don't like this beat, go to the pull down right here, and you can actually go to the loops And now instead of roomy loop, you can go down one and do simply funk. Now hit it again. As well as going here and pulling down loops and naming something completely different here, there's also the option to go, you have expand selected, it's down here. Now for each one of these line items, go follow my mouse here and go to one of these little arrows. Right now it says hip beats 100 plus. Go to one of the arrows and just click on it. See how it changed to hip hop 80. Click on it again. Changes to hip hop 89, hip hop 90. Mute these tracks, for instance, and I'll show you what it sounds like. Now, if we want to just mute this one, highlight it over this loop, deselect it, deselect B. Now this one right here, the only one selected is 26 loops, hip hop 90. So hold it down up here again on your bar. Now you can change all these individually. Go back down here, hip hop 91. So that's my point, is you can change any of these. You can change them up here through the main loop section and choose any of these. But once you have chosen one of those loops, like up here, now you can change each one of these, A, B, C, D. Change this. Change it to, let's go up one each. Just click, click, and click. We don't even know what that beat's going to sound like, but it's something completely different. We've added a whole different array of instruments now. Now listen to this one. That's the beauty about creating these beats or these loops with Pro Tools Intro and this expand tool that's amazing. Say we want to add another one, another channel. Just go down here to this channel right here on the pull down and go to loops and then go choose something else. Choose electronic 12001. Highlight it right here. Now all four of these are going to play when you play this loop. Deselect A, B, and C. Now it is just channel D. That's the only active one, the one we just added. Now we select the bar. Now that's just channel D. Move this arrow forward again. See, you can change whatever you want. Human beatbox. And now you can reselect C. You want to add that one in. Now you want to add B in to the fold. And A. So now they're all selected. So the combinations here are pretty much endless. Once you have this highlighted for loops, and we did old school breakbeat, and off of that we did these, then we added different ones here. So you can do all sorts of things with these. So this is pretty much what we ended up with for beats. And the first expand 2 that we're using, ended up with this main beat for this one. So if we play this back and hit the space bar on this bar, that's what we get. So now we want to add to beats 2. Beats 2 expand 2. We're going to the lower channel to add some spice to it. We're going to go with power chords on the guitar. That's a choice also from the expand 2 tool. It's down to guitars, and then it's distorted guitar or power chords 38 right here. Select that. So now we have power chords selected for this area for expand. So what we want to do here is we want to play back the beats on this channel, At the same time, we want to record or complement it with this channel to add a little more spice to it. So look, we're in notes mode. We're in beats to expand. We have the loop playback on. Remember, we talked about that. We have to arm the track. We arm beats to get it ready to record in the recording machine, if you will. And look, it's not on loop record, it's on playback, and the MIDI merge is turned on. That's the way you can write to this area right here with music, and it'll keep looping, but it won't overwrite your data every time it reloops. Okay, it'll add to it. It's an additive, iterative process. So we're in record mode, expand to, MIDI merge is on, we're on record and loop playback. So now we hit the space bar on our computer keyboard, and we should be able to record this area and loop it. See, there, we already played that. Now it's going to come around again. We'll add to it. See how as long as you have the record on here in Beats 2, you're recording it here, and you have MIDI merge on, and you have loop playback. This will continue to loop, and you can add notes to this as you go. And if you do not like those notes, or you hit the wrong note, you can go back. As long as you're in notes mode, you can delete any of these notes you want to, or you can select them and you can move them wherever you want. And if you don't like the whole thing, you can select the whole thing, delete it, and start over. Or you can continue on with this by highlighting this area, recording beats, going to loop playback, and recording over it again. As long as MIDI merge is on, you can write to this without deleting what you've already played, which is just great. And with that final MIDI merge input discussion, I think we're going to wrap it up for this episode. I hope you're getting something out of it. I hope you're getting answers to some of the many questions you no doubt have going through this stuff. But anyway, we're trying to get a main beat, loop laid down overall, and now we're trying to add some filler into it, some music, some spice, some whatever you want to call it, to try to get an entire beat for a background. So next week we're going to try to add a few more line items. This week we added a MIDI merge of a guitar track. I think we're going to add some more drums in there, maybe some more type of instruments, some more synthesizers, if you will. Anyway, we're trying to get just one decent beat, one decent loop going with all this input, and then we'll finally merge them all. So anyway, stick around, come back next week. Hope you're getting something out of it. Like I said, if you have any comments or questions, write them in. I'll try to answer them all. We'll do the best we can. Or if anybody else out there knows the answer, be sure to speak up. If you have the knowledge, man, just share with all of us. That'd be great. So anyway, hey, have a good night, a pleasant tomorrow. And with all the crazy stuff that's going on in the world, remember, okay, just to make some music. It's good for your soul. See you next week.